I'm back at y'all with another video. Now, we're going to talk about women are temporary. They temporary, man. They just is. Women is very temporary. See, this is why you're not supposed to never take a woman too serious. Never take a woman too serious. This is why you're never supposed to get emotionally attached to a woman. You're never supposed to as a man. You know? Just think about this, bro. When you got in that relationship where you got emotionally attached to that woman and you was playing the good guy role, you know, you was doing everything that you were supposed to do just to please her. And then all of a sudden, she just left. She just left. You know, she got bored of you just being you. You know, she just got bored of you being you. She just wanted to try something new. Yeah, she just wanted to try something new. Women love new, shiny toys. They do. Women love new men, you know, because it makes their mind wonder. Women is very, very temporary. They are. I mean, all you gotta do is, you know, she'll tell you, how about this, bro? She'll tell you that she loves you unconditionally. Yeah, she will. She will, you know, tell you to death do us apart. To death do us apart. She'll tell you that. And then, you know, for rich or for poor, she'll say that as well. That's the most important part. And then, you know, you start, you know, having a little struggle in life. Like everybody have struggles in life, right? And then, you know, you lose your job temporarily. And she's out the door. That's all it takes, bro. That's all it takes. Don't be an idiot, you know, when a woman says she loves you unconditional. Because it's not true. She loves you based under the conditions. Based under what you can do for her. You know? See, a relationship is supposed to be, you know, what we can do for us. But to a woman, it's what you can do for her. You see, women, they're very temporary. They are. They're just extremely temporary. You know, they find another guy that just make, you know, a little bit more money than you. You know, because women, they don't love genuinely, because women, they don't even love themselves. I mean, it's very hard for women to love themselves. They don't. So how you think that she's going to be loyal to you and love you as a man? How you think that? That don't even make sense mentally. Like, if you think about that, that don't even make sense. You know, they're not even loyal to themselves. They don't have no morals or no, you know, or no integrity. They don't. They will do anything for a, you know, a lavish lifestyle. They will do anything for an upgrade when it comes down to their lifestyle. They will. You know, women they're just not loyal at all. You know, you'll be in the relationship. You know, a woman will leave you because you showing her too much love. I know that sounds so ridiculous. That sounds, you know, that don't even make sense. But yeah, they will. They will leave you for showing them too much love. They will leave you for showing them too much love. They will. It's crazy how women mindset is. You know, this is why why you think women always leave the relationship? Why you think that? Why do you think women always leave the relationship? It's because they know they're not loyal. They know their loyalty is temporary. It's not about, to death do us apart. It ain't about none of that, for rich or for poor. She's just saying that because she wants that title of a wife. But they don't have the loyalty as a wife. They don't have the morals as a wife. They don't have that integrity as a wife. I'm serious. A woman would do anything just to get ahead in life. You could be out with a woman and then, you use the bathroom or something, and then, while you're in the bathroom, she'll be texting another guy. Women always leave relationships mentally, psychologically before physically. They do, Women they're not loyal. You give her too much attention because, women are attention junkies. But if you play that nice guy role and give her too much attention, she'll leave you. She will. A woman, check this out. A woman will leave you because you're not doing anything wrong in the relationship. I'm serious. I am serious, bro. She will leave you because you're not doing anything wrong in the relationship. And she'll think that, that it's something wrong with you when really it's not. It's just how you were raised. You were raised to be that, that nice guy, but don't be that guy now, because you won't seem retention. We ain't simping no more. But I'm just telling you how women loyalty is. A woman will leave you simply because you have too much peace in your life. It's too much peace around her. Women don't like quietness. They don't like, they don't like peace. They like chaos and drama. And, dysfunctional, TV shows. Why do you think women watch Bad Girls Club? Why do you think that? That's what they like. They like the excitement. They love negativity. This is how women mindset is. This is how they are. I hate to break it to you, but I am teaching you something. I'm trying to give you a word of wisdom. Not to ever take women too serious. Trust me. Never ever take a woman too serious. And if you get in a relationship with her, let her do the investing. You don't do that much investing. Let her do it. But since you're on semen retention, I'm talking to guys that's not on semen retention and guys that's on semen retention on this video. So for the guys that's on semen retention, we already know how we rocking. We ain't having that. We on our purpose. But for the guys that maybe just coming along or trying to do semen retention or just guys in general, women they're just not loyal. They love the monkey branch. They love to try to figure out, what's this new guy about? That's how they are. They're just not loyal. Once they figure you out in a relationship, then all of a sudden they just start, doing disloyal things. They're temporary. She'll leave you for just because she find a guy that's more attractive than you, but she don't even know that guy. But you the guy that's taking her, doing what you're supposed to be doing as a man. And she'll still leave you for that guy because, she's trying to figure out what he's about. Women love to, go out and discover. Women is very,